Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have this 2022 GMC Yukon and we're going to do the taillight tint installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the taillights. It's just a regular taillight lens, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. If you like the product, link for the product will be down below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before starting with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the taillights. So to prep them, all you need to do is apply Slip Solution to the taillight lens, and with the clean microfiber towel, start removing any contaminants that the taillight may have. Okay, so once you finish prepping the taillight, now we can start with the installation. So we're going to start by applying Slip Solution on the outer side of the taillight here, and then spraying Slip Solution on the adhesive side of the film. And with this one, the first thing we need to do is align this section of the film to this edge of the taillight right here. So we need to make sure that goes aligned first, and everything else should fall into place. So once you align it, make sure it aligns to the design of the taillight. Now that we have it aligned, lift the edge carefully. So lift it carefully and apply Tack Solution underneath the film and on top. Grab your squeegee and start securing this section of the film. And now we could just work on each side. So with this one, all you need to do is just make sure everything falls into place. Right here, just do a light stretch to reach the tint film to the edge of the taillight. So just a light stretch and it should reach. Make sure it's aligned, stretch the film, and start tagging it down to secure it in position. And do the same for this section. Make sure everything's aligned on this edge. So we're going to stretch and align, and then stretch and align to this piece here. So to stretch the film, just apply Slip Solution on the adhesive side and on the lens. Make sure this area is dry, and then just stretch and align the film. So now that the film has been stretched and it's aligned, start tagging it down to secure it, and then just finish off with the rest here. And just make sure you remove any water bubbles that are behind the film before we seal it on the edge here. So just remove all the solution. So to seal this edge here, all you need to do is apply Tack Solution around the edge. Grab your heat gun and microfiber towel to help tack down the film on the edge, and then once we're done tacking it down, we can move on with the next install. So just apply a little bit of heat around the edges, and then slowly, little by little, help it tack down around the curve. And then you could apply heat around the edges on the outside as well, just to help seal the film. And we're done. Okay, so now that we finished installing the outer piece, now we can move on with this second piece here. So with this one, same process, apply Slip Solution and align the tint to this edge of the taillight right here. So Slip Solution and align it right on the edge, and everything should just fall into place. So make sure it's aligned, following the design, and that's pretty much it. So the film does overlap just a bit first piece that we installed. So just apply Tack Solution underneath and on top of the film. Start by securing this section first. Now that we have this section secured, just make your way to the bottom pieces here. Make sure everything's aligned and just tack it down. And then just start in the center here, start tagging it down, removing all the solution that's behind the film. And just to help the film tack down around this small curve here, all you need to do is apply a little bit of heat and then help it sit. So just apply a little bit of heat just to help release the tension of the film. And then with the microfiber towel, just pat it down. Make sure all the water bubbles are gone. And that's pretty much it. And then we would just apply heat and Tack Solution around this edge just to help seal the film so it doesn't lift over time. And then once we're done sealing the edges, we can move on with the last piece here. So apply Tack Solution, use heat to help activate the adhesive, and then your microfiber towel to tack it down. Okay, moving on to this last piece. So all you need to do is apply Slip Solution on the lens and Slip Solution on the adhesive side of the tint. Align it to the top edge, so it should align there, and it should cover everything on the bottom, so it should sit like that. And all you need to do now is just secure it. So tack it down with tack solution, hold it in position, and then just squeegee the film. And now all you need to do is just apply a little bit of heat around the edges just to help the film tack down faster. But once we've post-heat the entire panel, then we should be good to go. And now we can move on with the last piece, which is this one here. So now we're moving on to this last piece. So just apply slip solution on the lens and slip solution on the tint. Align it to this edge, so right there. So once you have it aligned, lift the film carefully and apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. Tack it down to secure it. And just make sure you remove all the solution that's behind the film. And you are going to need to stretch the film here. So just do a light stretch going upward to stretch it and cover this section here. So right there, and just help it tack down. And you are going to encounter just a small finger in this corner here. So to remove the finger, all you need to do is apply tack solution. Just add a little bit of heat, and then we're going to use our microfiber towel to help it tack down. And just make sure there's no more bubbles behind the film. And that's it for the installation. And now we move on to the last step, which is post-heating the entire panel. So once you finish installing the whole tint kit on your tail lights, the last thing to do is post-heating the entire kit. So to post-heat, all you need to do is just apply tack solution all over the film. Using your heat gun, start applying heat all over the tint and just making sure you remove any small fingers that the film might still have, and just helping seal around the edges where we overlap the film as well. And then once you're done with this step, you'd be done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. Okay, so that concludes the installation video for the Taillight tints for the 2022 GMC Yukon. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. If it did, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.